Free Lex Wotton! And the key! We won't stop till Lex is free! Lock up Hurley, throw away the key! We won't stop till Lex is free! Lock up Hurley, throw away the key! We won't stop till Lex is free! Lock up Hurley, throw away the key! We won't stop till Lex is free! Lock up Hurley, throw away the key!
We should know the reason for this protest today is for brother Palm Island brother Lex Wotton, convicted of a so-called riot in the Queensland Supreme Court just 7 days ago. Lex Wotton should be freed. The people of Palm Island should be given immediate relief. We want the police officers who are responsible for the death of Cameron Mulrunji Dumaji, November 19, 2004. We want them charged, we want them tried, we want them in jail one time.
We won't stop till Lex is free! Lock up Hurley, throw away the key! We won't stop till Lex is free! Lock up Hurley, throw away the key! We won't stop till Lex is free! Lock up Hurley, throw away the key! We won't stop till Lex is free! Justice! Now!
We're demanding the Royal Commission to protect the custody of Mulrunji and everything that flowed from that. We believe there has to be a Royal Commission. We believe that the police witnesses must be forced on the stand to tell the truth. For the first time ever, they're going to be forced to go on the stand under oath to tell the truth.
What do we want now? What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Lex Wotton, political prisoner! Free him now! Lex Wotton, political prisoner! Free him now! Lex Wotton! Justice! What do we want for the people of Queensland? Justice! What do we want for the people of Australia? Justice! Now!
The march finished with protesters gathering outside of Parliament House.
What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Free Lex Wotton! 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 Justice! What do we want for people across Australia? Justice!
Very isolated, very vulnerable, very exposed. This will send a lot of strength, a lot of heart to our mob on Palm Island. So thank you very much on their behalf. We've got to think of Lex, brother Lex in jail, but we know that our Murray brothers who are in jail are with him, will be with him, they'll stay strong with him right the way through these next 6 days. Okay, now that's what, Monday, we have the picket of police headquarters, 4 o'clock Monday, to let the police know exactly what we think of their bravery medals.
And I appeared at Lex Wotton's court, and I've read the coroner's report, which she said that Hurley did kill Mulrunji Dumaji. And they didn't bring it to court. They wouldn't allow the coroner to appear to give that evidence. And instead of the police getting the bravery reward, Brother Lex Wotton should be given that reward because he stopped everything from happening.
Because Chris Hurley assaulted 11 other Aboriginal prisoners. During Brother Lex's trial, it was revealed that Hurley had actually run over an Aboriginal woman's leg and broke her leg. The shin bone was sticking through the skin. Hurley didn't even stop. He just looked in the rear vision mirror and kept on driving. The police officer, who was his mate, who was given the responsibility of investigating that, had a beer with Hurley and said, sorry, we can't take this any further.
Here we are, a public meeting of citizens of Queensland, and I think we should pass a motion awarding our acknowledgement of bravery to the people of Palm Island, given all that they have been through.
I said to him, get down on your knees. And he stood there, kept standing like that, and they called out again for him to get down on his knees, but he didn't. and then they shot him with a taser gun on his chest and he fell down. 26 police officers came. Sergeant Darren Robinson was the only one that was unmasked. All the rest were all masked with terrorist gear, and you know they have those long rifles that have the red laser lights. They had them down on their backs on the floor, on their knees with their hands tied on behind their backs, and they had these guns aimed at their temples. Celia and the children. That's what the police did. They held a gun to their temple.
The government in the year 2000, Judy Spence and Peter Beattie signed an agreement to reduce Indigenous incarceration rates by 50% before 2011. Since that time, in the first 5 years of that period, incarceration rates of Indigenous people have nearly doubled.
Pressure has been placed on Police Minister Judy Spence over her handling of the Palm Island affair, calling for her sacking.
So many people have been calling for Judy Spence's sacking. The Queensland Council of Civil Liberties, the Chair of Legal Aid Queensland, ATSILS, Peter Applegarth QC, who's now a judge, all these people have been calling, and all of us here are calling for Spence's sacking. It's time for a new order. We can't keep on going under this system. We need to pour the billions of dollars that we're pouring into putting people in prison into having a full inquiry into the reasons why incarceration rates are increasing while crime rates are decreasing, and a full inquiry into all deaths in custody with binding recommendations.
Sam Watson delivered a petition to a representative of Queensland Parliament demanding a royal commission into Indigenous deaths in custody. The group plans to hold similar protests in the lead-up to the sentencing of Lex Wotton on Friday.
Now,